We're going to be moving on and we're going to be talking about building sustainable partnerships for long-term growth. And taking us further with this is the Managing Director, Nigerian Export Processing Zones Authority, Professor Adesoji Adesugba. Please, a round of applause for him. My apologies, the former Managing Director. My apologies for that. Now the first Vice President, Abuja Chamber of Commerce. Thank you to my co-MC, Andy, for that. And I'll just want to briefly introduce, sir. So he is the former managing director of the Nigerian Export Processing Zones Authority, NEBZA, appointed in 2020. He's a seasoned investments promotion expert with over 30 years of experience in economic development, arbitration, and legal affairs. He has held key roles at NASIMA, the Nigerian Chamber of Mines and Industrial Arbitration Panel. He's an adjunct professor and a founder of Gemological Institute of Nigeria. He holds a doctorate in business administration, an MSc in investment promotion, and an LLB from the University of Lagos. Please, ladies and gentlemen, one more time as he takes us further.
I'm going to stand on the existing protocols, Mr. Prime Minister, but let me acknowledge the Prime Minister and Minister of Finance for St. Kitts, Dr. Terence Drew, and his lovely wife. I'll also acknowledge the former president of Mauritius. You're most welcome. I know you've been here all along, and we are very happy to have you in Nigeria. Let me also acknowledge quickly my new brother, a newfound brother, the young, amiable Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Samal Duggins. We've had quite some discussions, and I'm very proud that people like you are running St. Kitts. I'll also use this opportunity to say welcome to our Chamber of Commerce, to Sanya of the St. Kitts Chamber of Industry and Commerce. And we'll be having further discussions today, and possibly we will take immediate action. This is very important when you're talking of sustainability. I have a written speech here, but before I go into that, let me just talk from the heart. I have my team here, Dr. Tinuke, with the director in charge of the Business Entrepreneurship Skills and Technology Center. I have Victoria, who is the former Director General of the Chamber of Commerce. And they warned me, please, Prof, keep to your speech. And I promised I will. But before I do that, Aisha, my apologies, I called you Amina, your sister's name yesterday. You've put together a very, very good show. Not just a show. It's not just a show. And I'll tell you why. That's why they said I should concentrate on my speech. But I need to tell you a few things, because I've been in this hall over 100 different summits, investment summits. And we all come here, we do exactly what we've been doing these past 2 days. We talk a lot. In Nigeria, we love talking. You can be rest assured. We have all the policies. And we're also good at acting as well. We're good at initiating actions and good at also executing. But let me warn, we've said a lot of things. If the Prime Minister leaves here and does not put together a team to start immediate action, then we'll come back next year and year after and start speaking about the same things. We must avoid that and go into immediate action. That was a very lovely presentation. Very lovely presentation. I took two things out of that presentation, the previous one. I'm still talking about sustainability of partnerships, but let me quickly speak about that presentation. Two things. One, the Prime Minister, when I heard him speak and the passion with which he spoke, I said, wow, this is a politician. He can win votes. But I've also heard him speak this past 2 days. And one thing I see of him is a capable leader who can put together a team to be able to do things different from the past and make St. Kitts a better place, a prosperous place, a place like Singapore. It is possible. It is very possible because leadership is very important. Then I spoke to my brother, the Honorable Minister, this morning, and I told him that small sometimes could be very, very potent and could be very useful. St. Kitts is just the population of Maitama, where we are. But in that smallness comes the fact that you all know each other, or should I say we all know each other, because I carry the citizenship of St. Kitts too, so I'm wearing two caps. I'll come to that and how you can also make that potent. I heard the chairman in charge of your investment program speak yesterday. Fantastic strategy, isn't it? Fantastic. But we can do one or two things better. And that I'm ready to discuss further with him. But why is small St. Kitts potent? Why does it have the capabilities? It has it because of the size and an able leader who has vision. So you can all have a shared vision and a small team. You all know each other. You know who is doing things, you know who is not, you know who is going to move fast. So in that, you have to leverage on that. I'm not sure whether I should take this speech, but I think I will because I think it's very important because of the words inside, which will go to the secretariat to add some things. Or maybe I should just take the salient points. The most critical thing in this speech is you must not do things the way we've been doing it, or else we'll just speak and get bogged in bureaucracy and nothing's going to happen, I can assure you. So how should we do this? How should we bring more investments, get more interest into St. Kitts? Aisha, fantastic thing you did. You've come out of St. Kitts to meet the most important, the most purposeful country, black country in the world. Your cousins, Nigeria. First step, very important. What's the next step? Do not be bogged down in bureaucracy. Get things done. Cross-border trade is now going through seismic changes with the policies from America, the tariffs like the Prime Minister mentioned yesterday. You need to think out of the box. I'm sorry, Dr. Tinoke, I'm going to mention this. They keep on saying I shouldn't speak too much about technology and blockchain. I'm going to speak about this. Carefully, you have to set up a team to immediately look at how you can take advantage of the latest technology that all the young people are getting into, the blockchain. How are we going to use blockchain to facilitate trade? It's something that you have to look at, or else we go through the traditional system of trade, going through the US and all that, payment system. It's not going to work. It hasn't worked. It's very expensive. The new technology cuts down bureaucracy. You can easily monitor it. You can get everybody in it. You can involve the youth. You can involve women. You can involve small and medium enterprises. It's working, and China has started it. China is going to do it. And you keep on asking, how come China is so successful with us? It's because they did not get bogged down in bureaucracy. And they didn't do things the normal way people would, the traditional way that the West would want us to do it. So your team must be ready to start working on technology. Your team must be ready to start sharing what we have in terms of capacity development. We are ready and willing to share with you. Mr. Prime Minister, permit me to also inform you that this afternoon we'll be speaking to Sonia, and not just speaking, we don't believe in speaking, we'll be taking that step forward to have a clear way to partnership with the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Today, we will love to sign the agreement, but we'd like you to have a look. The agreement is drafted by you anyway, but we'd like you to have a look at it, and then we can sign virtually. We want to start it off immediately. Let me just read my conclusion. I actually started by saying that for this, the summary of what we are doing here is to get connected. Not just to get connected, to collaborate. Sincere collaborations. You have to be careful here. Very specific and well-targeted collaborations. And then to co-create. We are willing and ready to do this with you. You can also use the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And incidentally, a citizen of St. Kitts is going to be the next president of that Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So we need to use that platform. We have over 1,000 members here in Abuja. We are also home to the National Dispute Resolution Center. Anything you want to do, you must take dispute resolution in the forefront, because transactions will always have legal contracts that you need to interpret from time to time. We're willing to be your dispute resolution center here in Nigeria. We're willing to do your background checks for you here in Nigeria. We're willing to collaborate with you and identify credible partners with you here in Nigeria. Aisha, next time we'll work with you when we are going to St. Kitts. Then I'll be able to roll down the red carpet to welcome you. Thank you very much. I'm not going to take too much of your time. But before I do go, a very special message from somebody who is very special. Actually, I became citizen by investment, not because of me, but because of my wife. She was extremely jealous that I am here and she's not. And she said I should say hello to the Prime Minister and to the First Lady. Thank you very much.